What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Truck Talk, brought to you by me, inspired by my man Chili. I'm going to go a little deep with y'all today as we discuss this latest attack by Iran on Israel. If you guys, well, surely you know, on Saturday, I think it was, Iran launched some estimated 300 drones and ballistic missiles at the nation of Israel. Yeah. That's pretty funny, right? I think like the estimate I saw, 99% of those munitions were intercepted by the Iron Dome. It's pretty comical to launch a barrage of drones and ballistic missiles at a nation who has the most advanced air defense system on the face of the earth. It's called the freaking Iron Dome for a reason. But the funny thing is, when it went down, I saw the chatter online. I saw a bunch of you guys talking about World War III is about to pop off. You better hang on to your pants. Here it comes. It's on. A lot of people were freaking out, man, about this situation. And here's why I want to go a little deep with you. When we look at this particular circumstance, a lot of you guys still have not accepted the fact that all of these things that happen in the world, they are all orchestrated, they are all planned, and they are all executed by the powers that be. That none of this stuff is a surprise. None of this stuff is happening by accident. In this scenario, and pretty much, well, I would say nearly all of the scenarios that we are going to see unfold for the rest of the year are all planned, organized, and executed by the powers that be. When you guys see this stuff happen, you think that it's actually, some nation who's mad at another nation, and they're acting on, on their own, right? And that they're trying to start a war. Do you guys not think that the freaking corrupt, tyrannical United States government, do you guys not think that they're in league with China, with Russia, with Iran, with all of these other world powers, with all of these other nations? What do you think? The U.S. is not in league with them? You just can't freaking accept it, man. Did it not seem odd to you that the entire world knew that Iran had launched these missiles and drones before they ever reached Israel? The whole world knew about it. It was like a countdown, like, oh, the first barrage of missiles should be hitting Israel in the next couple hours. Do you not freaking think that's odd? Do you not understand that if this was for real, do you not think that Iran would have kept this under wraps? Give me a freaking break, man. It's about time you understand what's happening. Because until you see things with this lens, or you see things through the true perspective, you're just going to continue to freak out. And you're going to continue to accomplish the goals of the people who want to distract you and control you. War, at this point, is for the profit of the world powers that be. War is orchestrated. War is to distract the masses. War is so that governments can control the masses. How can you guys not freaking understand this? And here's the thing, man. The powers of the human powers that are in control of most of the globe, do you understand they don't want a World War III? They only want to destabilize things and distract people enough to the point that they can control them, lord over them, and freaking do what they want to do. They don't want a World War III. That's why there's not going to be another World War III in the terms that you think about it on. Freaking wake up, man. It's 2024, dude. It's an election year. Understand that there are some things in the freaking our government's playbook that are going to look really scary to you this year. Just like back in 2020, they're going to make them look real scary. You don't believe that. You don't truly believe that. We've already freaking lived through it, man. Stay calm, dude. There ain't going to be no World War III. And as long as you let this stuff get you all worked up, as long as you let this stuff get you all afraid and scared, you're just playing right into their agendas, man. I know. It's a sad state of affairs. Where does Israel sit in the midst of all this? That's a good question, man. It's interesting. I just saw an article that had a U.S. official stating that if Israel decided to retaliate against the nation of Iran, that the U.S. would not support them in that retaliation effort. Pretty interesting. I know you guys have a lot of strange opinions on Israel. Well, one thing about them, the Jewish people, that's a strange story, man. You have an ancient people who were dispersed across the face of the earth, and they've now regathered in their ancient land, and they have their nation again. I don't know of any other examples like that. And if you know what the Bible says and you believe in what the Bible says, you know that there will be a time in the future where the nation of Israel will be abandoned by all of their allies, and they will stand alone against a massive ground force, and it will look like they're about to get crushed. Like, no question about it. But that's not how the story ends. Pay attention. Stay calm. Understand that the powers that be want to manipulate you, make you afraid, so that they can control you and carry out their agendas without you getting in the way. Wake up. If you got anything out of this episode, share it with somebody. Go get you a hat, get you a t-shirt, keep my man Chili in the dungeon. I appreciate all the support you guys give us here at 307 Project. I'll keep these truck talks coming. Love you guys. Enough said.